Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to my viewers all over the world, wherever you are at this time. You're tuning in with your boy Kevin Konsious Davis. You are live on my channel, or you'll be watching my video as soon as I upload it. Thank you for being here. Just waiting for my other followers to tune in, and then I will begin. Good afternoon, CC and Tina. Love what you're doing, Kevin. Big up yourself. Shakira, big up yourself. Latoya, big up yourself. And Kesha, hey, what's up? How are you? Vanessa Williams, thank you for being here. I'm just trying to get my laptop up and running so I can view the comments that are coming in. That way I don't have to be reading from the screen directly. Just give me a moment. Whoever is here right now, just tell me where you're chipping in from, where you're tuning in from, and how has your day been so far. I like to do a personality check to make sure everyone is up for my tone of conversation. So just let me know how is your day and where you're tripping in from. You know, we're here to support each other, so once you're here on my channel, that means you're here to support me. So just tell me where you are tuning in from. Straight from bedroom to living room. Kesha, I can't manage it right now, you know. Kesha is in Canada, tuning in from her bedroom. From her bedroom to her living room, Toronto, Canada. My centennial bestie, thank you for being here. Guys, share the live, share the live. Today I will be taking on the topic of bad mind and other things. Sarita Cohen, big up yourself, my cousin. Thank you for being here on the live. Yes, I'll be speaking about bad mind today among some other things. A lot of people don't understand that bad mind comes in different form and shapes, and you must be able to identify it from the early out and shun it. Do not let it get the better of you. Remember to give the video a thumbs up as soon as you tune in. Just give the video a thumbs up so I can keep the stream running. Bad mind comes in many forms and shapes. And a lot of persons would say that they don't believe in bad mind, just like how some persons would say they don't believe in Obia. But I will tell you that all of these things, they do exist. You just have to watch yourself when you are around people who are like that. As I always say, Jesus not like ugly. So I stay away from people who have a bad mind, bad attitude, because it will not help you to grow. What it will do is stifle you. It is like, you all know the bush in the country that they call the one that scratches something on the neck. What the bush name where if you put it on the shoe block, it eats out the entire thing and kill it. I don't remember what's the name of the bush, but there's this bush when we were kids growing up. People would pull it from somebody else's. They would pull it from the wild and take it and put it on your flowers or on your shoe block or on your nice garden, and it just kill it. Some sycamore neck or something like that. I don't remember what's the name of the flowers. But bad mind works like that. If you have one bad apple inside of a basket or one bad tomato inside of a basket, that one bad tomato will make the other 11 go bad. So if you have people around you who are bad mind and envy, you have to cut them off, let them go in order for you to grow. Bad mind comes in different forms. It can be your friend. It can be your enemy. Hi Kea, thank you for being here. Hi Akila, big up yourself, Barbados. It comes in different forms. It can be coming from a friend. It can be coming from a family. It can be coming from a co-worker. It can be coming from even your own kids. You know, things are happening for you in your life and your kids envy you at your age. They are saying that you should not be doing this or you should not be doing that. It's time for you to leave certain things up to them. Like, for example, a parent at the age of 40 wants to get pregnant, and because she has a child who is 24 or 26, she feels like she should not go and have another child, because what will her 24 or 26-year-old daughter or son thinks of her having a child at the age of 40? It's your body. And if you feel like you want to have a child, you should not have to worry what the other child is saying. It's your body and it's your life. I'm not going to say that is bad mind, but that is not good thinking. Like, have a talk with your child. Let your child know that, listen, I need another child, and this is it, take it or leave it. It's not supposed to be a debate. It's not like it's supposed to be up for you to have to even ask your 26-year-old permission to go and get pregnant again. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Because I'm going to live my life how I want to live it, and my 13-year-old is not supposed to have 100% say in my decision or my choices. No, a child is supposed to be a child. Even if you're 30 and you're my child, you're still a child. So leave me alone, let me make my decision. If it is something that's going to affect me in the long run, I'm open to listening, but it doesn't mean I'm going to change my mind. Family members, they see your things are happening for you. You got accepted in college, and college is going good. Your grades are good. Next thing you know, family members start to badmine you. Them hope you drop out. Them hope you get pregnant. Them hope this happen. Them hope that happen. Remember, these are supposed to be family members, but these are the same people who are holding you back. Bad mind comes in different forms. You start a YouTube channel. People who were your friends from childhood, they start to support you. As soon as they see that your followers are growing, your subscriptions are rising, more people are gravitating towards you and what you're putting out, of course, they start to badmine you. And then they start to say a bag of things about you. Other YouTubers, they start to badmine and envy you because they see that you're going somewhere and maybe you're going faster than them. The encouragement I always give people, there is room for everyone, but it's up to you what you want to do when you get the room. There's a place on this earth and a space for everyone. God created it that way. So if you are a blogger, you're a blogger. If you're a follower, you're a follower. If you're both, you're both. You choose who you want and what you want to be, and don't try to kill other people who are trying to climb. I had a conversation yesterday with someone in Barbados, and I said to the person, I often hear that Jamaicans are Jamaicans' worst enemy. Black people are black people's worst enemy. LGBTQ people are LGBTQ people's worst enemy. And I had points to prove. The reason why I say this, it's like a crab in a barrel mentality, and I don't even understand why. I am in college. I'm studying to be a social worker. You're studying to be a social worker just the same. Why do you feel like you need to outshine me and put me down in order to get to where you are or where you want? Isn't there space enough for everyone? Yes. Then why do you have to put somebody else's down to get to where you want to be? I don't have time for that. So for the people out there who are trying to say bad things about other people, I beg of you to stop. Because if the persons who are following you or the persons who are listening to you are sensible and educated enough, they will soon leave from around you, because sooner or later they will realize that you are the one who is envious and trying to hold other people down. Good afternoon, Fiel. Good afternoon, Akila. Melissa, big up yourself. Venetia Williams, big up yourself. I am going through this right now. That's a fact. Yep. I know. Trust me. The fight is on and it will never stop. So you just have to be prepared for it. You just have to be prepared for it, trust me. Because I post my engagement video on Facebook. I have over 2,000 followers and friends on Facebook. And I post my video and less than 100 people comment on it. Less than 200 people liked it. I'm not going to say they're a bad mind. I'm not going to say they're envious. But it just goes to show, if I post a mix-up video or a video with somebody doing something that you can ridicule them or laugh at them, that video will get 15,000 likes and shares. But something positive they will never share. Very few people will take the time out of their schedule to encourage you and congratulate you, because you're doing better than them, so they won't. Period. You're doing better than them, so they're not going to support you. And life shouldn't be like this. Like I always say, if I can do good for people, I'm going to do good. I'm not going to do bad for anybody, and I stand by my word. If I cannot say anything good about you, I'd rather keep my mouth closed. Me nah say if you trouble me, me nah gonna respond, because I'm human being. We respond and we react. But I'm not gonna be the one to just get up and start spreading rumors about people. No. Kevin is not that type of person. That is why my name is Kevin Konsious. You realize what my clothing line says? Realize everyone ain't loyal. I didn't say remember, I said realize. For far too many times we give people too much heads over us, and we give people more than they deserve. And in the long run, as soon as you get to know people, you realize that you made a mistake. You trust them too quick or too early, and then they're the same ones who turn around and speak bad about you. Persons on my live who are just tuning in, please remember to give the video a thumbs up, and thank you for being here. Today I'm just speaking about how to deal with bad mind, or how to live amongst people who are bad mind and envious. The way I deal with things, I show people love who show me hate. You hate me, that's your choice. Love me or hate me, it's up to you. But I will decide how I treat you. And the way I treat you, I'm going to show you love. Even if you look me in the face and say, Kevin, me not like you, I'm going to say thank you for being honest. Have a good day. I'm not going to argue with you why you like me or why you don't like me, because period, I don't care. But the moment you take the time out of your schedule to tell me you don't like me, that's okay. And the persons who come on my videos and they give me thumbs down, I love you just the same. Whoever you are, I love you just the same. You know why? It means I'm doing something good, and it is getting to you. That is why you are giving me thumbs down. You have nothing better to do than just to scroll through my video and give me a thumbs down. It just shows I'm speaking about bad mind, and already I get a thumbs down. Point proven. If you go through, I scroll through the internet every day. If I see somebody's video, I watch your video, I give you the time, the watch time, because we're all YouTubers and we need watch time. I will never put a thumbs down on anybody's video. Never. I don't have time for that. I don't dwell on negative. I don't do negative. I'm not a negative person. The only thing negative about me is because I'm HIV negative. For people to be taking the time out of their busy day to come and support me, I appreciate all of you. At no point in time will I ever speak bad about any of you. Even if we should have a fallout, I'm not going to be the type to say Melissa this and Melissa that, Lataya this, Lataya that, Kesha that, Kesha that. I don't have time for that. Another thing I see with people, and I classify it as bad mind, you make a post on social media. Let me be specific and give an example, because I don't speak unless I have facts. And I use myself all the time for experience and personal reasons, so nobody can say I lied because I speak facts. In 2018, I bought a car. I bought a 2005 car. My first car I'm owning in my name since I've been in Canada. I bought a 2005 car. In May, I met in an accident. Somebody came on my WhatsApp and tell me, God almost killed me because me need to give my life to God. And it went down the road and different conversation back and forth. I'm like, listen, Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to tell me that I almost died, because God wanted to teach me a lesson. I learned my lesson. And guess what? The same God who wanted to teach me a lesson by causing me an accident, He has forgiven me for my sins, because I repent on a daily basis. And I'm going to let you stick around to watch that same God bless me. I was out of a car for a couple weeks. I gave a man $8,000 for a car in Canada. That man robbed me my $8,000 and ran away. He never called back. He never responded to my messages. He hasn't showed up or anything. He took my $8,000 and told me he's going to bring me a car. He brought me a vehicle and told me to hold on to this vehicle until my vehicle came. The wrecker came to my parking lot and took the van from my parking lot. I give you my $8,000 for a vehicle. Wrecker came and took the vehicle from my parking lot. I didn't go to the police. I didn't say anything. You know why? I never know this guy was a robber. I never knew he was a scammer. If I had gone to the police and said something, I could have gotten in trouble, because I gave money to somebody who is not a legitimate car dealer. Because a friend of mine, a bad mind friend, and I don't care if he's watching, because you could never be a good friend and recommend me to somebody who scam you and who you know is gonna scam me. Why would you recommend me to somebody knowing that the person did you wrong? You and your friend them not good, period. And if I see you tomorrow, you get upset because of this blog, period, I'm good. So, let me read what Kieran say before me miss it. Kieran, I'm going to get to the parking lot. The wrecker came and took the vehicle out of the parking lot. Yes, it a go hit a nerve. Trust me, because I'm here to talk the things them. And I'm not going to hold back on anything. So, persons who are just coming in, remember to give the video a thumbs up. The car was moved from my parking lot. I was here, I saw the car moving, and I didn't say anything because I didn't want to get arrested, right? Car went away. Couple months later, I was using Uber, taking the bus, everything back at square one. I prayed, I said, God, you gave me the first vehicle. Some bad mind people came and took it out, my money, crashed my vehicle. I didn't get $1 out of the car, the insurance or anything. I just let it slide. Sometimes you have to pick your battles. If you're going to pick a battle, if you're going to choose a battle or a fight and you see that you're going to lose, don't even start. Don't waste your time and your energy. Yanni, big up yourself. Thank you for chipping in. Ted Killer, big up yourself. Kieran Williams, big up yourself. Good afternoon. Let me just see if I miss anybody who came on. Remember to give the video a thumbs up. Samara, my IG friend from the, yeah, you know, one of my video, you know, if you watch a graduation video, you'll see me and you when I was doing security. Big up yourself. So, the vehicle went away. I started over. 2019, same 2019, 5 months later, I went to a car mart and I took out a 2019 vehicle. Because I'm like, if I'm going to do a car on payment, I'd rather just get something brand new and start afresh. That way I have a longer time with it. I can have 5 years warranty. Testimony time. I went on Facebook and I post on Facebook. Every time I turn around, God is blessing me. I had a 2005 vehicle. I was in an accident, could have lost my life, but God spared my life. And today I'm a living testimony. I'm walking away from a car mart with a 2019 vehicle in the year of 2019. Look at a caption as nicely put like that. A caption with such nice words, properly structured and put together. Sentence structure, everything on par. And one black man or black woman or whoever on person went on my post and comment, I don't like the car, I like the van. The van are more suitable. Who asked you anything, bro? Who, he, she, whatever you be, did I ask you anything? I post my picture to say God bless me. I'm testifying of the goodness of God. I was in an accident, was walking for a few months. I spent money to get a different vehicle. I got robbed. And here I am surviving, starting over, and I put up my vehicle. All you have to say is congratulations and keep up the good work. Hi Patricia, big up yourself. All you have to do is congratulations and big up yourself. You go on my picture and you go comment, you don't like the car, you prefer the van. Do you own a vehicle, bro? I don't know, and I don't care if you own one. Why are you gonna go on my video and take my spotlight or my picture and take my spotlight to say you like the 2020 you like the van more? Lo and behold, that wasn't even the end of it. Another person went immediately under that comment and said, I just bought the 2020. Again, who asks you anything? I put up my post. I can afford a 2019 vehicle. It's within my budget. I went and I bought a 2019 vehicle. Remember, I'm coming from a 2005 vehicle to a 2019. There's so much year difference that way advanced. In the year 2019, I'm testifying of the goodness of God. I went and I purchased a 2019 vehicle, paid down half the money and took out the rest of it on a plan. And you're telling me somebody go on my post and comment that they have the 2020 vehicle. Did I ask you anything? Bro, you want to shine? Go on your post, go on your video, go on your social media, make a video, make a picture post and talk about your 2020 vehicle. Do not come on my page and take my spotlight. That is bad mind. There's nothing else you can tell me. There's no other definition for bad mind in that situation. You make a post. People, enough to understand, if a person make a post, it's not about you. It doesn't have to be about you. Put yourself in the person's shoe. Be nice to a person. If you can't be nice to people, don't bother say nothing. Me always hear them say, if you can't say good, keep your mouth shut. You're going to go on my 2019 vehicle and go come and say, you have the 2020. Who asked you anything? Did I? Not even congratulations, bro. Nice ride. Nothing. Man, you all hypocrites. Get the F off my page, period. So I have over 2,000 followers. And I can't even get 1,000 people to subscribe to my Facebook, to my YouTube. I have to be paying YouTube to boost my videos, paying Facebook and paying IG to boost my videos because I have a lot of information I want to put forward to help people. And I have to pay to help people. That's how the world is running right now. I am paying to put information out there to people who have to go elsewhere and pay for the information. But at the end of the day, I always get back to my saying. If I can help somebody as I struggle along, my living will not be in vain. Let me just catch up on some comments. Sometimes it's not bad mind, it's jealousy. But bad mind is a form of jealousy. Jealousy and bad mind come together now. They're like the Siamese twin. It's like them say if you're a liar, the probability of you being a liar and a thief is very high. Rather than just being a liar alone or a thief alone, they both walk hand in hand. So bad mind is a form of jealousy. And even though the Bible says jealous after good things, it doesn't mean you must make negative Okay, my friends got engaged some time ago, prior to me, maybe a week or two before me. And I comment on their picture on their blog and I'm like, congratulations, I'm next in line for my blessing. That's coming from a good heart. I acknowledge their engagement before I speak about mine. Another black man would have say, you race me to it, or you beat me to it. Or one next person that say, lucky you, you're better than me. These are not comments you want to put on people's page and people's blog. If you're not going to be real and be true, don't do it any at all. Do it the right way. They got engaged before me. I make sure in class they teach you, you give a comment before you even criticize. If you want to be negative, at least leave something positive before you get to something negative. Hi Lashbeat, big up yourself. My makeup artist Lashbeat in the place. Rochelle Marsh, big up yourself, bro, you're strong. It's messed up, yep, I know, for real. For real, it's a messed up world out there, but let me just run through and see what I'm missing. Yanni, come here. God don't like ugly. Trust me, I know. God don't like ugly. So, them think them are doing bad, they're doing themselves just the same, because their day will come. You know about karma? Patricia, big up yourself. Shakira, what does that have to do with them? Boy, may I tell her, them go put up them vehicle too. Them can put up them vehicles they want, but don't come on my post and come tell me you have a 2020 and you like the Jeep better. Like, I don't care what you like. I like the car, that's why I went for it. People just don't know what to say when they see you elevating, period. They don't know what to say, and because black people are like crab in a barrel mentality, so they always try to keep others down. No evil shall befall you, nor any plague shall come nigh thy dwelling. Psalm 91, only with thine eyes shall you see and behold the reward of... See there? In my hand, I tattoo Psalm 91, my favorite psalm. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of my Almighty. So, me know, me well covered. You see, me have a cross tattoo on my hand. Me have my psalm tattoo on my hand, and right up here, so, me have a praying hand like this. And the words around it says, only God can judge me. So, I leave them. Psalm 35, plead my cause, O God. Me know them, trust me. Shake my head. They have to do what press like and keep it moving. All them have to do. Just press like and keep it moving, or don't press nothing. You understand? Scroll through like you never see it. Big up yourself, Tanisha. Alright, let me see where we're at now. Colette Smith, you're here. Big up yourself. So many people love to talk down the success of others. Yep, and that's because they are weak, they are mean, and they're dumb. Rolling in to show some love. Big up yourself, bestie. Addy. People will be people. Love do what makes you happy. God don't like ugly. So yes, people will be people. Lashmead, I get it. But what I'm saying, as an advocate, as a peer educator and an activist and a motivational speaker, my channel is about helping people to change, helping people to be the best version of them. In so doing, I have to highlight where they are going wrong in order for them to learn how to do it the right way. If every time somebody hurt you, you do not speak about it, sometimes they don't know that they are hurting you. If a person come and they jokingly punch you and you laugh, tomorrow you get up and you have a bruise. You didn't say anything to the person when it happened. You know it hurt, you know it hit, but you just took it for a joke. When you get the bruise tomorrow, you can't pick up your phone and call the person and say, yesterday when you thumped me, I now have a swelling and a bruise. And what should I do about it? They're not going to believe you. When it hurts, make it known. I went on the post when the person commented on it, and I inboxed the person and I said what I had to say, and then I removed the comment. Period. I don't know if them block me on Facebook, and I really don't care. I remove the comment. It's my post, it's my page. Do not come on my page and try to take my spotlight or my fame. Get away. Go look your own space or your own platform for that. So, sorry, what you driving a 2020 car? So what if you're driving a 2020 car? Did they pay cash for it? Doubt the car payments. I am sure I drive an old one and I don't owe a dime for it. People just... Exactly. And this is where I'm getting at, Addy. If I drive a 2020 car, 2019 or a 2003 or a 2000 car, they are all CAR. They all take us where we want to go. At the end of the day, we have to pay insurance for all of them. We have to put gas in all of them. Yours don't run with water, mine run with gas, unless you drive an electricity car. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is they all take us where we want to go. If I take the bus or I ride a bicycle or I walk, we still get to the point that we want to go to. So there's no hype in it. I don't boast over vanity. I try to help people rather than boast about them. If I see my friend driving a 2020 car and I can't afford it or I want to afford it, based on what the Bible says, jealous after good things, I'm going to come to you and I say, bro, nice whip. How you think I can get one of this whip? What can I do to get one of this whip? Period. You see somebody having a good job, and like a few people connect with me since I start my YouTube channel, and they ask me how do they go about doing a YouTube channel, do they have to pay for it and all of that, and I tell them the basic information that they need to know. Some people charge for it. If the persons were in the position to pay me, of course I would have take the money. But if them broke and them not have no money, then me not go charge them. I hope they remember when they get rich and famous that Kevin helped them to start, and Kevin helped them to get to where they are, and Kevin send them 10 subscribers and whatever. That's just basically it. You help who you can help. You help who you can help. So I'm on here doing my video and people gonna come on and give thumbs down, because who the cap fit, wear it. If you throw the stone in the pen, if you have 6 pigs in a pen and you throw a stone in the pen, the one that get the stone hit, or the one who get hit by the stone, is gonna be the one to squeal. I'm doing my videos and people are not gonna like it because maybe I'm hitting the nerve, so they're gonna give me the thumbs down. It all makes up life, because at the end of the day, if all my videos are perfect with no thumbs down, it means I'm not reaching people. There are gonna be a lot of heterosexual people who are not gonna like the contents that I'm putting out, and they're gonna give me thumbs down. It doesn't mean they haven't learned anything. When you learn something, you cannot unlearn what you learn. Basically, if you walk down the street and you met Mr. Brown, you cannot unmeet him. You cannot undo what you did. You cannot unhear the things that you heard. So you come on my blog and you listen and you learn who is a trans, who is a femme, who is a stud. This is something you learn. 10 years later, when you hear these words again, you're going to remember that I heard them first on Kevin's channel. Knowledge is powerful, and there is no limit to education. People in their 60s are still going to school because there's so many more things out there for them to learn. So every time you come on my blog, I guarantee you will learn something, or you will reminisce on something, and you will also realize something different about what you have known all your life. Simple topics that I take on, I'm just talking about bad mind, and there's so many ways and forms that bad mind may fall in or come in, and people would have seen it differently, but now that you're on my video, you see a different side to it. So just stick around. People are too materialistic and vain, basically. Yeah, man, so we just go and push. That's maybe true. We know the things stay. We just go and push and just attack it when we can attack it, because I attack the problem and not the person. So because I don't have to prove anything to anyone, I'm just here right now doing my live, and I have 19 people on my live, and I thank you all for being here. It must mean that I'm doing something good, that I can have 19 people on my live. Even if people come for just fast, it's good, because being inquisitive people learn a lot by being inquisitive. Bad mind people won't learn anything, because everything you put out, they try to push it down or pull it down or tear it down, and they don't learn anything because they are in the same position and they will not grow. But the person who are inquisitive and ask questions from a good heart that they want to learn and understand, these are the people who will later on in life can encourage people. Like I say, each one teach one. 20 years ago, I never knew the definition of a transgender. 20 years ago, I knew I was a boy or a girl, I knew I wasn't a girl. I was a boy trapped inside of a woman's body. 10 years later, I matured into a man. And I'm like, I can't keep living my life like this. I want to live for me. I'm 39 years of age now. People die very early and very young. I don't know when I'm going to pass on. I need to enjoy a little of my life while I'm alive. I'm tired of living for people. It's time I live for me. And whoever can't understand that, then you just don't have to be around me. I'm not holding a gun to anybody's head and say, come out and support me. You do it by choice. You have a choice. Support me or leave me alone. You don't have to be my friend. You don't have to be my supporter. But if you're going to support me, do it from a clean heart. If you can watch my video once a week, I appreciate it. Once every 2 weeks, I appreciate it. If you can watch it every day, it makes it even better. Because there are always things for you to learn. And like I tell people, share the videos. Because you never know who is out there going through something and need to hear it. Somebody connected with me today from Bahamas. My video just circulated on YouTube, and the person connected with me because there was a message, or there were several messages in one of my videos that caught the person's attention. Like I say, whatever I speak about might not be something that will benefit you, but it can benefit somebody in your circle. Parents, understand your children. I see a video yesterday on my Facebook. I share it with Jenny interviewing a gay man in Jamaica. At first, she never knew the guy was gay. She thought he just dressed skimpy because he's a gym buff and he's always showing off his muscles and whatever because he works out. And she was saying to him, so why you always just like this? Why you always naked? You're not afraid people say you're gay? The guy was like, I am gay. Jenny had this look on her face. The person was like, yeah, I am gay. Jenny said, so are you coming out? The guy's like, I'm not coming out. I have been out. Then he realized Jenny's facial expression changed. You can check my Facebook page and you can see her facial expression changed the moment the guy said he's been out. Then you know what Jenny is going to ask him? Is there any advice you can give me to prevent my son from becoming gay? Like, really? I rewind that part about 3 times because I wanted to see the look on her face and the way in which he was going to answer the question. He handled it well. And it's the same thing I said to my 13-year-old daughter the other day when she had a conversation with some people in Jamaica. The way I said it, just like how straight people cannot help being straight, and because straight people don't feel like being straight is a phase, how can you tell us a part of the LGBTQ that we are going through a phase? So the gentleman said to Jenny, you're straight, right? Jenny said, in my head, I am. So the guy said, well, just like how in your head, you are straight, it's the same thing for us. And he said something else to her. Do you think you would want to become a lesbian? Do you think I can make you become a lesbian? She said, no, that's not possible. It's the same thing for us. Do you think you can make us become straight again? We never were. Most of us never were. We just live that life because it's what society wants. We live that life because we wanted to please our family. Anybody know anything about human and social biology? They speak about the X chromosome and the Y chromosomes. There are times during pregnancy when the chromosomes are supposed to mature. Different things can happen at different times. Hi RJ, big up yourself. Different things can happen at different times and cause different chromosomes to cross and to switch. Thus, some persons were born hermaphrodites, some persons were born with the wrong gender, and some persons were born with female gender or female parts, body parts, organs, but their mind and their brain doesn't feel like that. And it's the reverse for the women who were born as a man, but they don't feel like a man, they feel like a woman. So the trans woman came about, the trans men came about. There's a lot to learn. Back to bad man. Go back to bad man. You're on my page. You don't like me. You envy the things that I do and the things I'm doing. Why are you still there? I wish I could have a binacle. I just scroll through everybody's name like zzz, and as soon as I pick up the bad man, block and delete. As soon as I pick it up, block and delete, cut and delete. But at the same time, I understand that it doesn't make sense I do all of that because there's something for them to learn. I want them to stick around so they can learn. Because if I just go ahead and get rid of them, then they won't learn. They won't understand. And I need to have them there so that at the end of the day, when things are happening for me, they can stick around and see that I'm progressing. Because a lot of them don't understand that progress takes place in many different ways. And in order, like the Bible say, God will go bless you in front of your enemies. When you say, anointed my head with oil and prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You need enemies in order to see your blessing. You need your enemies to stick around so they can see you grow. So not every time somebody show up themselves as an enemy, you need to get rid of them. Sometimes you should let them stick around and watch you progress. There are many times I see people come out and I see what they're doing and I know what they're doing and I let them stay and act as if I don't see. There's a meme with Mr. Bean. It say, I not hear, so not chat me, me hear, but me just don't care. Sometimes that have to be your approach in life. Them have a saying in Jamaica, and not every kin teeth a laugh. What this means to me is not everybody who smile with you are really a friend. You know, sister Jenny just a look fame. A fame she look after the gay guy, you know. Jenny look fame. I see her she take up Mackerel case on her head and interview Mackerel and Mackerel turn on and cuss her out. Because not everybody can do everything. And that's why I said people must choose them battle. Because a lot of parents out there, I am in a group right now on Facebook. And yesterday they post a video, well a picture of this black man, African man, wearing a dress looking outfit, and the comments were ridiculous. They weren't really bashing him, but they're saying they wouldn't date somebody who's dressed like that. Like the post was like, if you go on a first date and your date shows up like this, what would you do? And a lot of persons said they would not continue the date or they would turn back or whatever. And I'm saying people have a choice to be who they are. I post a picture with John Legend and I'm like, look at what John Legend wear to the Grammy. The thing I call the fracket. One side of it looks like a dress and the next side looks like a jacket. I never see anybody bashing him because John Legend is a celebrity and this little black man is nobody. Just like they say Black Lives Matter. But at the end of the day, it's not all Black Lives Matter. Trans men are dying. Trans women are dying. They're being brutalized. They're being beaten. They're being ridiculed all over the world. How many times you see something happen to a trans man or a trans woman and the majority of black people come out and stand with us? Very few. Maybe the family members and the LGBTQ community that supports them that will come out and stand for them. So people, you have to choose your battles. If you know you're walking around people who are bad mind, walk a step far. You can stay with them. You choose to, it's yours. You can stay with them, but walk a step ahead. So make sure you have enough space. If you have to run, you can run. Like I say, bad mind come in many different forms, many different angles. People in your circle, I always tell people, evaluate, critically check the persons in your circle, analyze them, see who you want to stay and who you want to go. If you're among a circle of friends and they're not elevating you, they're not helping you to elevate, they're not encouraging you, all they do is gossip, chat, them chat Dick, Tom and Harry. They have nothing positive to say about anything or anybody. You put out a positive topic and everybody trash it down or pull it down. That is not a circle, that's a cage. You know what they do with cage? Cage is something that restricts you from moving. Look at a bird in a cage. He cannot fly, maybe for 2 seconds. Even if you need more room to grow, you need space to grow, you have to get rid of that cage. Realize, see it? Realize everyone ain't loyal. So you have a cage or a circle of 20 friends and only 3 persons with you as a ride or die. What are you doing with the other 17? Sooner or later they're going to wear you down. It's like you're trying to go up the ladder. Black people mentality, crab in a barrel. Every time you go up, somebody push you down. You try to go up again, somebody push you down, and then they start pulling you from behind. So you're trying to go up and they're pulling you from behind, from below. They're pulling you down. How strong can you be to pull up everybody at the same time? That's a miracle. You won't be able to pull up everybody at the same time. So you know what's going to happen? You'll get tired. They'll wear you. They're going to wear you out and they're going to pull you down. It's like you have to find people who are willing to sacrifice and grow with you. No problem, Melissa. Big up yourself. If you have to go, you have to go. Thanks for being here. It's like you're trying to pull a bucket filled with water up in the air. You're on top of the ladder trying to pull up a bucket with water. 6 people below you trying to pull you down with the bucket. What's going to happen? The bucket is going to spill. It may turn over. You may fall in the process. But at the end of the day, you have to pick your battles. You may have to wait until you're steady up enough to bring people up one at a time. Why are they pulling you down? Because they want to come to the top 2. What I tell people all the time, there's space for everyone. Just wait your turn. You cannot skip the line, because if you skip the line, you will not learn something. It's like a baby. The baby born, them learn to sit up, them learn to creep, them learn to stand up, then them learn to walk. There's some babies who might skip the process and then move from sitting up to standing and then walk. They didn't creep. The stage was supposed to be creep before you walk. If you are one of them baby there who walk before you creep, kudos to you. But you miss a step. You may end up sometime in your life revisit that step. It's the same thing about school and work and jobs and relationships. You meet somebody today, 2 weeks time you're in a relationship, 3 weeks time you're engaged, and 4 months time you're married. You skip the stage of dating and getting to know the partner. 1 year later when things start to come out, yeah man, anything you have to say about the Black Lives Matter, just drop it, me read it. If you don't want me to read it here, send it to me on Facebook and I'll read it on Facebook so nobody will know it's you or who it's coming from if you want it to be more private. I'm gonna open my Facebook right now. So you're supposed to go through the stages. Meet the person, talk to the person, get to know the person, date the person, court the person, whatever else want to go on there. So then you can say you're in a relationship and then you do whatever else come. So many times people just skip the process and then 5 years later things are coming out and they want to give up and they want to run away. You skip the process. You never wait a turn. A lot of children right now are being forced to live a mature life as a child. The pressures of life and society make you have to fend for yourself very early. When you become an adult, you have relationship problems. Why? Because you never developed properly as a child. You never enjoyed your childhood. You become an adult and you're like a big man trapped in a child's mind in a big man's body. You have some big adult to do some stuff. You look upon them and say, how old are you again? In some of those cases, they never enjoy the childhood, so they're stuck trying to make up for the childhood. They are phobic, more than phobic, than transphobic, them homophobic, they're all kind of phobic. Exactly. When a celebrity comes out as being a part of the LGBTQ, they get more fame. But make one like a black man who is nobody when I have nothing in a life come out as a part of the LGBT and swim off a runway. Him have a runway for him life. Make Jenny did an interview on celebrity and the celebrity come out and so it share all over social media. Either get 50 million views in a one day. In one day, 15 million views, but a one little black man come out, never not get 3,000 or 4,000 views so easy. Nobody wants to watch it. My engagement video when posted and it's going around and the bag of comments where people are put on it, some negative something, some positive, some of them binge watch it and then they message me on Facebook. I don't care. I put it out there because I want the world to know. And this is the part I say bad mind come in many forms. A family member told me I must keep my nastiness to myself. Because me want to be a fairy tale superstar and whatever. Me go put my sex life out there on social media. I must keep my nastiness to myself. But at the end of the day, I'm living a better life than that person. I'm in a better position than that person. So, what a bad mind for? So, one of the things me that want to ask straight people, especially a heterosexual man. There are a lot of heterosexual men who are freaky inside their bedroom. What are we doing different from you people? When we're in the LGBTQ, aren't we having sex basically the same way that you all do it? Don't we all get an orgasm when we have sex? So what is the point? What is your problem? Because we're doing it with the same sex, or because we're doing it more detailed? Because we're more romantic and we choose to give more details in our bedroom? But how is that your problem? We're no bad man, we man. We're no bad man because we know say our bedroom turn up. We're no bad man because we know say our bedroom turn up more than phone. Phone bedroom boring. And our bedroom turn up. Is that why? Is this why you all bad man us? Because I can't understand. Me feel so a bedroom turn up more than for them because I have proven that LGBTQ relationships shows more love to their partners than heterosexuals. Because a heterosexual woman will have her birthday and the husband or the boyfriend forgets the birthday. Or he might come and give her 5,000 and say, go do your hair. Or go buy one suit of clothes. A LGBTQ partner would make sure them come home from work with roses. Them buy you nice things. Them take you nice places. Look at the people on social media. Most of the times, the bloggers that you see. How many of them used to taking their partner to a hotel for a fancy vacation? They look at that as a waste of money. A lot of them are busy saving money to buy a house and all these things, which is good. But you need to live while you're alive. You're saving all your money to buy a house. 20, 30 years from now before you can afford a house. 30 years of your life wasted. You never invested the time with your partner or your kids because you were busy working to buy a house. 30 years later, a different man take over the woman. You could even buy the house and dead and the next man come live in there. Your kids never enjoy the life with you. They have no memories. All they remember daddy being a workaholic. Daddy's always at work. Working money. Working. Money is the root of all evil. The Bible not telling that. It's good to have money, but you know the Bible say what a rich man? Rich man the probability of a rich man entering the kingdom is not as easy as a camel to go through the eye of a needle. Remember the Bible said, I mean, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. So when you are run down riches and not spend time with your family, you're not doing them or yourself any justice. So no but a bad man miss a chin over this because him have a big house. And you need if you have a house too. So you work 10 days a week. Because I know some people can work, so all them work 10 days a week. 2 and 3 shifts in a one day. It's good to have money, but you need to take time and have fun. Self-care is very important. Every week I take my family out. Every single week. And even when Corona now keep me still I go do it. I just might not be posting it as much as often as I am doing it now. But that side of me will never stop. Because there have to be family time in every relationship, and there needs to be self-care. As a family, you need to do things together. You have your partner, and you see your partner once every 3 weeks or once every 2 weeks. And when you see the partner, all you want to do is have sex. There's more to a relationship than just having sex. Work is good because you want to be able to pay your bills. But at least once a month, do something with your family. So that way you don't have to bad mind other people when they do things with their family. You know what I mean? So like I said, bad mind comes in many forms. You just have to know it and choose your battles. You want to be among people who don't respect you and don't rate you for who you are as a person. And bad mind you every time you try to achieve something and rise up the ladder. Then it's up to you if you want to still associate yourself with these people. But as for me, as soon as I see bad mind, I take with myself. Take on myself, I give you a distance. I'll be 1 foot ahead of you or 2 feet ahead of you. So that way you don't catch up to me. And I don't let people know my inner thoughts. Because people will defeat you if they know your inner thoughts and if they know your plans. So you don't tell people more than they should know. You don't tell people more than they should know. So, like I say, bad mind come in many ways. Family can bad mind you, friends can bad mind you, you even have social media bad mind. I just started my YouTube channel. Well, I've wanted to do it for years now. From I was in my previous relationship, I wanted to be a vlogger. But then the previous relationship partner never really wanted that. I finally decided I'm going to go to school and get my education. That way when I start putting out contents, I have the papers behind my name. I'm an SSW now, so I can do a lot of things and don't have to worry about any backlash from people saying I'm telling things that I don't know or I'm speaking lies. When I speak facts. Now I'm doing my channel. I've been pushing out contents. I've been paying YouTube, Facebook, and IG to boost my videos and boost my page so I can get subscribers. Other people out there are bad mind me because they think I'm doing something else, or they're wondering what I'm doing to get to where I'm at. And all I'm saying, instead of bad minding me, just ask me, how did you come by 500 followers or 600 followers or whatever? Is there something that you did? Yes, I paid somebody to give me YouTube training. The person tell me how to fix up my channel, what I can do and what I can do, and how I need to keep my contents going on a certain level and whatever. And I will achieve my goal. And if you can boost your channel in the meantime, boost it. That is what I do, and I'm still doing it, and it's working for me. So ask me what's the recipe. Don't go around and envy me when you see things are happening for me. Everybody have them 4 o'clock, you know. Mine is different from yours. Today for me and tomorrow for you, basically. So I have 6 minutes to go because I said I was only going to be here for an hour. So basically I have 6 minutes to go. How was my life today? Tell me what you think about it. Did you learn anything from my life today? But my people them there, Kevin channel is not about mix up. So if people are come over here for your mix up, they're not gonna find it. I only push forward positive contents, educational, informational. I love it today. Same to with family and friends. If you have money to give them, they don't care what you do, but nothing to give them and see. Yep, exactly. Because a lot of them are just following you. They're your family because they're your family and they have no choice. But they're also there because every time they call on you for something, they can get it. And the one time you don't give it, you're the worst. They want to throw your sexuality and your identity back in your face. It's true. Today was interesting and truthful. Today's live was awesome as always. Thank you. Yeah, man. You know, once you're here with me, I'm here with you guys, and I'm here for you guys. I have a few more. I have a lot more topics lined up. I have a few more coming up very soon. If there's anything that you want me to touch upon, you can just send me a message. Let me see if the person sent me the question or the thing about Black Lives Matter. Let me just check it one moment so I can read it if it's something that she wants me to read. No, it wasn't her. So guys, if you want to ask me a question, was the person who wanted to ask me something about Black Lives Matter, you can go ahead and ask me here on the channel, or you can send me the message on Facebook. Of course, we are more and more affectionate. Friday, Shay's gonna come on with me Friday and help me with some games. Shay! The people I'm gonna ask you, them so you know them. I was removed. Rochelle, I don't see it. What was removed? The question you asked? Did you ask it here? I don't see your question removed. Which page did you message me on? You can drop it here. Drop the question here and I can take it on. Them so your pretty daughter there. How many people let me see you? Nobody care about your hair. Can I trim you like how you trim me?
No.
Say hi to the people.
Hi. What is there?
She will be coming on Friday with me to help me with some games.
I will what?
Some games.
I will what?
You're coming on Friday
I
to
will
help me with
what?
some game.
When is this?
Friday.
Hello, Shakira.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Unique. See, no one likes you. They only like me. They only come on hoping to see me.
I got 29 likes. You're telling me nobody likes me?
Because they're hoping I was going to come in. They were just preparing for my grand entrance.
Okay, so grand entrance, talk to the people and talk to your fans then. So thanks for
No,
liking me
shy.
and thanks for supporting me.
Shy.
Now you just say you them like. Come interact with your fans them. You're famous now.
I'm shy. I'm shy. Putting me on the spot.
Yeah man, so when you're ups, people put you on the spot. I'm waiting for you in a Rochelle.
So
Alright,
so
if
what
you don't
games
wanna,
will you be playing?
I guess you're gonna have to ask me. I'm not seeing it on Messenger. I'm on Messenger looking for it. I don't see it. We'll think about what we're playing for Friday.
No, we're not playing Monopoly because you're cheating. We're going to play Monopoly so I can call you out.
Where did you post it? Because I'm not seeing it. All I hear you say you wanted to ask something about Black Lives Matter. I got something to say about Black Lives Matter. That is all I see. Nothing else.
You didn't see what I just did?
I'm not paying attention to you. I'm reading my comments.
You missed it.
Talk to the people then.
I'm shy. Adios. Something wrong.
What is that? I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't fit for the content. I don't see it. If you're sending to my WhatsApp, I won't be able to read it because the phone with the WhatsApp is what I'm using for the live. Send it to my Facebook inbox and I can read it from the laptop. Because I'm actually looking at the laptop Facebook right now. So if you just send me through Facebook Messenger, then I can read it. So people, how have you been otherwise? From being here listening to Kevin, what has your day been like? Adi, I know you worked last night. Did you get some sleep? I have observed that it is only, I didn't see that somebody remove it or YouTube remove it. I have observed that it is only when a person kills black lives matter. What about when blacks are killing blacks and black transgenders? I see it now, but I didn't see it before. So basically, the same thing I was saying, black people always kill black people. I think maybe YouTube remove it because their policies, I don't know, it never show up. But I'm seeing it now. Black people kill black people all the while, and you don't hear much about it. But as soon as a white person kill a black person, then you hear about it. Or when black people hurt black trans people, you don't hear much about it. I posted a few videos over last week with the trans women in America who were being beaten, and one of the trans woman they killed her. And then even in the paper when they publish her death, they use her name at birth. They use her name at birth and her gender. They never refer to her as she, which was very bad. Because this woman has been living her life out as a trans woman for years. And then you're going to tell me when the person died, you want to put on her birth paper or her male name, and that's not even the name that she goes by anymore? That's mad. That's madness. Black lives only matter when certain black people get hurt. Trust me. And that is why I try to stay clear of the law. And I try to stay clear of everybody and anything who is racist. Because a lot of black people are racist towards black. Yeah, a lot of black people are racist towards their own kind. So, people, remember to give the video the thumbs up if you're just tuning in. This is your boy Kevin. Today's video was about bad mind, and I wanted people to give me their feedback as to if they liked the video, the contents of the video. For those who did not watch the video, when I posted, go back and start from the top. Kevin, I have time for bad mind people. I'm too intelligent and educated for that. I encourage people to find their own passion in life. While you're going through this corona, because I don't think it's any more of a pandemic like that, but a lot of persons are home not doing much. Use this time to search yourself and find your hidden talents or your true purpose on this earth. A lot of persons think that they were just, for example, growing up, I wanted to be a police. I finally got the opportunity to be a police after years of constant arguments. Somebody in my family didn't want me to become a police because they think the job was too manly and women should not be police officers. They don't believe in that. I never stopped. I never gave up until I got in the police force at the age of 29. Started my career and thought everything was going to be good. But then stuff happened. My sexuality and my identity went on blast. Police officers started to threaten me. At one point in time, they tried to get me to have sex with them. Like there was a time I was working and they wanted a threesome and I wasn't up for it. and it became one big problem. I don't even want to get into it because I just asked for a transfer. I went and I spoke to my supervisor and I asked for a transfer because I didn't want to work with these people anymore. I got my transfer. So I thought I wanted to be a police. I got the opportunity to be a police. It didn't work out for me like I wanted it to. Then that led me to come to Canada, and I found my true calling. I want to help people in a different way. I want to be a voice to the voiceless and bring hope to the hopeless. This is why I started my YouTube channel. 10 years later, I don't know where I'll be. I don't know what I'll be doing, but I hope I'll still be helping people in a better way, in a more advanced way, whether it's financially, mentally, physically, whatever way I can help people, as long as I'm not breaking the law. For now, I'm using my YouTube channel to help people, and I would say to my followers, help me help them. How are we going to do this? You share my videos so people can learn and people can get the information that they need to be a better help to society. So that's basically it for me. I'll be logging out now. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you back on Friday when I'll be doing another live. For the persons who are just coming, Venica, you're late. I was just about to leave. You're gonna have to watch back the video. I was just about to leave. I was just like here wrapping up. Everybody just a roll out. Alright, since you just come, I'm going to 5 more minutes. Basically, today I was talking about bad mind, the different types of ways in which people can show bad mind and envy towards you. One of the ways is through jealousy, and people trying to put you down to make you feel bad or less of a person so they can feel good about themselves. When a person sees potentiality in you, they will do everything to keep you from shining. So when you sense people who are bad mind around you, show them love. The only way you can get rid of bad mind the fastest way is by showing them love. A person look at you and they tell you they don't like you, but yet you show them love. That is enough to make them feel like shit. A person tell you you're ugly and all these things, and you look at the person and say, I thank you for your compliments. That wasn't a compliment, but you intelligently insulted the person. You don't always need to fight fire with fire. A person is trying to keep you down, you shine above them and show them that you're better. You're going to school, they treat you like an outcast, laugh at them and push and go through. When the results for the exams come out, you make sure you get better grades than them. The same ones who treat you like outcasts are going to come and beg you to teach them how to do the work like you did so they can get good grades. And this is when you have a choice. Do you want to help them or do you want to let it go? I would help them and make them eat their conscience and make them feel like shit now for how they treated me. I was in college recently. I was doing the topic discrimination against transgenders, and we decided to come up with a campaign. Somebody in that group started discriminating against me unintentionally, not even knowing what she was doing. I had to put her on blast. That was when she realized where she was going wrong. As a result of that experience, I decided to become a motivational speaker and an activist. Now I take on some advocating, and I'm also doing peer educating. So I'm educating people as it relates to LGBTQ issues and challenges. I'm educating people as it comes to relationship and how to cope with life and the changes that come with life. The family is okay. Kiki, thanks for asking. That's true, Kevin. I'm dealing with a bad mind friend right now. Yeah. Can I tell you? Bad mind most times come from people who you're close to. And if you watched my video earlier on, like, you may have to watch it over when I'm done. The people who are close to you are the ones who might tend to bad mind you the most. Your own children. They can envy you, and envy comes across as a form of bad mind. Jealousy comes across as a form of bad mind. I rather you ask me how I make my money rather than wish I become broke. Winky, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. You start a little business and people bad mind you. I'm coming out with my t-shirt line right now because most YouTubers come out with a merch. Some people come out with their merch before YouTube. I have always wanted to own my own clothing line. But sometimes the relationships and the friendships that you find yourself in, it delays you from being who you want to be because some relationships are setbacks. So when I decided to come out with my t-shirt line, I mentioned some people who are close to me and I'm like, I'm gonna sell the shirts for like $30. The responses were ridiculous. Bro, I have to buy the t-shirt, I have to pay to print on it, and I have to pay the person to design the logo because I want the logo to be my tattoo. My tattoo says real, realize everyone ain't loyal. So I had to send somebody a picture of my tattoo and get them to put it on the script and whatever so I can get it printed. You have to buy the t-shirt, pay for the logo, and pay to print it. How much money am I gonna make? A t-shirt is like $14, $15 if you want a good quality. A rare t-shirt, you might get it for $9 or $10. But you have to buy in bulk. So if you're not buying in bulk, you're not going to get it for the cheap price. Boom. I love you all when you hear no poem. She and her birthday now a poem. So after me did it, I may say, yo, $30 I go sell it for. I'm only making about $8 for myself. The ridiculous comments. One person went at the audacity to tell me, say, them not spend $30 on a t-shirt. Because not even Tommy Hilfiger and Nike no reach $30. And I'm saying, Tommy Hilfiger and Nike is a mass production. When they're making shirts, they're making thousands. They have 1,000 outlets that are selling for them. I am just Kevin and I'm just starting out with maybe 30 or 50 t-shirts. Which part am I gonna get money from to buy 50 t-shirts? And when and if I do buy 50 t-shirts, do I have 50 people waiting to buy it from me? No, I don't have 50 friends. I don't have 50 friends who's gonna buy it from me. So if I take up my $3,000 and buy 50 t-shirts and I only sell 10, I will have $2,000 odd dollars worth of money tied up in a one bag, waiting to find people to purchase it. That's $2,000 odd dollars could have stayed on my bank book. That could have paid my rent. That could have paid my car payment and my insurance. So when people are gonna make them comments there, it just kill my vibe. But it doesn't kill my vibe to stop being who I am. It kill my vibe to choose my circle of friends and the people I tell my business. Because I know when you go out there and you go buy a food, sometimes some people go buy some expensive food, 30 and 40 and 50. I had lobster for dinner, me and my family the other day. I supported a black person business and I spent $130 with her for my Father's Day. $130 I spent with her for my Father's Day. And you're telling me I'm selling t-shirts for $30 and a black man or a black woman feel it hard or find it hard to support me? Then if I somebody case me, I gotta stop support people. Another YouTuber is selling merch. And I went on the person page and I buy $130 worth of merch. $130. And I'm begging people to spend $130 with me. And you're not going to tell me about Tommy Hilfiger and Nike. It's a good thing I was in a good frame of mind. I'm going to just take it like a boss and say it's okay. Who wants to support me, support me. Like, you have to understand, I'm starting out small. I cannot have V-neck and white and blue and red and green. I'm only starting with 2 colors. If you know wear red, support Kevin. Give me the $30 and wear red. If you know wear black, buy it and give your son, give your husband, give your boyfriend, give a friend. Keep it in your house as a souvenir. Because one day Kevin will get big. And on the same one I go remember them days here and these conversations. Because at the end of the day, if you can go to Nike, go buy one Nike for $21. I was wearing a Savage shirt the other day and I paid $29 for the Savage shirt. So why can't I support somebody who I know? My brand might be small right now, but one day it is going to get big. If you can't support me when I'm down on my face, when I'm on top of the world, I won't be looking out for you. Somebody messaged me this morning and them asked me for money for them birthday. I'm going to put it on blast. I'm going to give the person begs, but I say it out of love. The person messaged me and tell me our birthday is going to be X and Y time, right? And the person messaged me and say, I'm telling you from now, me I go want a money for my birthday, so tell me when you send it. I respond to the person and I say, I'm not working right now and I have a baby on the way. So I will see how it goes closer to the time. Then one mind said to me, say, message the person and ask the person if them subscribe to your YouTube channel. When I messaged the person, I said, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Because basically right now, I'm only supporting people who are supporting me. I have had my channel out there 7 months now. I subscribe to a lot of YouTubers, and I've never seen some of them over here on my page, never. And I'm going back and taking back my subscription from all you MF out there. If it's even one video, you must can come over and like a video. Let me see that you're here. So the person say, no, them not subscribe to the channel because them never see no link. Bro, you're on my Facebook, you're on my WhatsApp, you're on my IG. Every time I do a video, I drop it on Facebook, I drop it on IG, and I drop it on WhatsApp. How you mean you've never seen it? When you're there on Facebook, or congratulate me for my engagement. Look how much videos me drop after my engagement. I would understand. I wouldn't understand until they have. They wouldn't understand until they have a business for themselves. Well, the thing is, bro, enough of them will never get a business because their mind not clean. Enough of them are going to work for black man and white man for the rest of their life because they are not entrepreneurs and they don't support other people. So people will never teach them the ropes of how to become independent and successful entrepreneurs. Because if me no say you're bad man, me not going to tell the secret to get rich. I just started my YouTube channel and I pay somebody money to help me to fix my channel and to see how I can make it better and more presentable so that people can gravitate towards it. I pay YouTube, Facebook, and IG to boost my videos. And then people over there go bad mind me when they see my subscribers are climbing and theirs are not climbing. Bad mind comes in many forms. I'm not saying the person who said them can't afford the $30 for the t-shirt is bad mind. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, if you're going to support a person from the goodness of your heart. Nobody make no negative comments because you kill a person vibe. When I contact the printers telling me they only do mass production like 50 or more. If it's less than 50, then the price is going to be more expensive. I tell them I'm not buying 50. So I have to go the expensive route and start with a small portion and test the market. Black people, we ordered from you and tell you, yes, man, I want 3. And when you send it, go get them, or when you pick it up, them don't come for it. They will order and tell you them need 3. And when you buy the 3 and have it in your house, or wait on them to send you the e-transfer, it now come. I'm always supporting people. People that make masks for face. Me don't wear masks. I'm a claustrophobic. Me just put it on to take picture and take it off. I don't go in the stores wearing them. As soon as I go in the store, I say everybody have on for them. I take off mine because I'm not at risk. If 10 people in a room and 9 people wearing it, the other one is not at risk because you're only smelling your own breath and talking to yourself. If you're among people and 13 people are there and 5 don't have it on, then you need to put on yours because there's 5 people speaking and saliva splash from wherever, you never know. But I hardly wear it. I go in a Walmart and I wear it. The most I wear my gloves and sanitize my hand, and as soon as I come from the store, I go bathe or wash my face and wash my hand. But I support small business. One woman, I buy 3 from her. Right now, I order 7 more. Because I'm supporting small businesses. But wait, I watch for see all of you go support me and my $30 t-shirt them. Period. You can go to Walmart, go buy a shirt for $19 and $20. You can go Urban Planet and all these places and Tommy Hilfiger and Nike. Support black people where you know. They believe we should all be on the same level, but some of us are ambitious and they decide we will not all where we come from to define us. We will not allow where we come from to define us. We rise above that. You can too, just believe. Basically, I tell people all the while, support people because you never know when you might need help. I give people pitney money. Me don't know your pitney and you message me, tell me say your pitney want a pair of shoes to go to school. Me send the money come give you. Because I don't want any of my kids to be in a position in the future and nobody is there to help them. Because when you give, it comes back to you. It might not come right now, but if it not come to you, it might come back to your kids. They want you to give them for free because you are friends. Well, then go kiss my ass, period. Because when me got the pincher, me can't tell the pincher give me for free. Me can't go the pincher, go tell the pincher give me for free. But me just a watch because I know say when me go send all of the people who me support, me go send them. Me see all people birthday and me I buy gifts to them. Me I send them money, me I send them top up. Me I know no mother nor no father, but me I look out for on a birthday. And my clothing line out and people are itch as if they want to support me. Me not even go send nothing more to nobody. Me not even go send nothing more, bro. All of the people that me support, all of the people me can go party and buy them liquor. All $30 worth of liquor me I spend pound, $100 worth of liquor me I spend pound. When me carry no go party, a fool no time to come back and spend $30 and get a t-shirt. I'm not begging you money. I'm asking you to support my brand and wear my shirt. So when somebody see that, someone like your shirt, where you buy it, you give them my IG so them can link me and get an order. Period. That's all I need. You upsetting, brother. Me know, because me see it over there on your page. Me see it too. Heading to my hair appointment now and watching the live same time. Special day tomorrow. Birthday, boy. We need for link up, you know. COVID not really keeping them. Say 10 people can gather now. So let me know what this. Which part we celebrate on the weekend, and I'll be there. COVID got me busy at work and stay just checking in. Big up yourself, Tracy. I'm glad for the check-in. Today we are talking about bad mind, so you know when the live is finished, just play back the video and just listen it. Even if you don't watch, just listen. Alright, Slay Queen. I know you're there at work, but you just shout me up. I like that. Respect. Just put in your earphone and walk and listen, because it's Kevin, not just me alone. So just listen to my voice. You don't have to see my face because I don't want the boss to see up on the phone. I have my own little business selling pizza, and a friend wants to use my pizza plans so she can do pizza for her kids. Hear there? So because I asked back for my pans, she told people I grudge her. Oh, no, hear they now. Then who grudge who? I hear a pan and I hear a business, and she no want buy your pizza. She borrow your pan to go make pizza. Them something they call bad mind. Nobody could give me a better definition. That's what I'm saying. Bad mind comes in every form. It's your business. You do your little pizza hustle. Somebody want to come in on your hustle and start make for themselves so them can save money. Go buy your own pan. Period. You don't want to spend with me and buy my pizza, but you want to borrow my pan to go make your pizza. Go buy your own pan. Go buy your own pan. Can't bother with them. Them want to use your pizza pan or your pizza can, whatever it be. I'm attractive to intelligence, not ignorance. Period. Yes, Addy. And that is why sometimes your circle have to narrow down. Because as soon as you realize that the people them now work with you, you have to just let them go. It makes sense you hold on to people who are hold you down. You're late is alright, man. No worry, better late than never. You can always catch up later. All of a sudden, she want here there now. I saw it coming in a key. Sweets, I saw it coming. Of course she go and sell to, because now she get the handle of how to make it. Why did you learn her your pan? You shouldn't learn her your pan in the first place, you know. That the friendship done the moment she borrow your pan. So now that you learn her your pan and she know if you make it, she go and sell, because this is how people are. And if you're gonna come to me for ideas, make your own thing. So I'm selling clothes. You want to know how I make my money, and I tell you, I sell clothes. I'm doing t-shirt. Go sell blouse. You want to make money? Me I sell t-shirt. Go sell blouse. Idiot. You go sell t-shirt just like me. You're a fool. You can't do that. If me I sell t-shirt, sell something me not sell. Don't come in for my market. And the person who encouraged me to do my merch, I'm going to do different things from what the person is doing, because I don't want to go in for her market. Because it makes sense to share the advice with me and the success with me, and me go take away everything and kill fear support. Because at the end of the day, the same people who support her support me. Because we're all in the same industry. We're all YouTubers. I know at least 5 people on my YouTube right now support other YouTubers. So me now go sit down and take up the whole of them time, and at the same time me now go bad mind them and tell them don't go over there to go support that somebody there because that person they're not good. Don't support she. I'm not going to do that. Because if I speak bad about other people, what does it mean for me? The persons who I speak bad about other people to and with, after a time they will look down on me and say, but Kevin no better. Kevin say, Addy over there so a bad man him, but look how Kevin over here talk bad about Addy. Kevin no better than Addy then. This is how it goes. Her plan was to learn how to make the pizza. That's why she come borrow your pan or your can. And now she learn how to do it. she want to take over the business. That was her plan initially. From the moment she borrow your pan, you should realize, say, it's coming. It's coming. That's the next thing. Bad mind, master. Bad mind comes in many forms. I tell people, there is space out there for everybody. You sell pizza, why should you go make bun? Go make bun and go make bread. Go make something and call it sweet sap. Instead of saying pizza, go make something, go make paparazzi or whatever they want to call it or something else. You get what I mean? You have the concept, you get the concept. It's like me putting on motivational talks. I've never seen a black trans man doing motivational talks on their Facebook or YouTube or whatever. Every now and then people drop a quote and drop a video. I've never seen anybody take it up as a full-time job that they want to be a motivational speaker in the LGBTQ. It might be happening. Kevin has not seen it yet. But now the moment Kevin jump out and start with, so many other people wants to do it now. And of course, when them come out and start with, they're going to put me down. Because black people just feel like in order to get to the top, you have to put somebody down and climb on top of them. Boy, may I tell them no nice. For the persons who are at work, just put in your earphone and just listen to the video. Don't make your boss them catch up on the phone. When you hear something that you like, just run to the bathroom and make a one type, put on the phone again and listen by your earphone, because you know Kevin always appreciates things them. I tell people there's 50 Shades of Kevin. Like you have the 50 Shades of Grey movie, there's 50 Shades of Kevin. Every time you come on my videos, I guarantee you will learn something, because everything we talk are facts. Winky say, my circle is a dot. I believe you. Right now it takes a while for people to show you them true self. Then I just cut them off immediately. My life have never been better. Exactly. So you find your remedy. Once you cut off the people them who now work with you, your life better. I had to do that. You know, my previous relationship I was in, I had a bunch of friends, a bunch of followers. When I put up pictures and video on Facebook, all 500 likes and comments me I get. And when the relationship they go down, I saw the friendship them start go down one by one. Zoop, 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 zoop. Everybody just take with themselves. Tell me I come off of social media. Spend some time with myself. Self-care. Heal myself. Go through what I need to go through. Bounce back and start again. And guess what? Bad mind, whoops, ready again. Bad mind, worse than Obi. I will tell you. Yeah, man, when me done, me go check your message, because I'm using the phone for the live, so me can't see the message on the phone. But if you want to send me something urgent, send it to my Facebook inbox, because my Facebook inbox is open right now on the screen, so I can read. So if there's anyone who wants to comment anything and they don't want to comment it here, just send it to my Facebook inbox and I can read it without your name. The topic for today is bad mind. How does one cope with bad mind? How do we identify bad mind, and what can we do to get rid of bad mind or bad mind people? Alright. Bad mind people have a lot of, oh Jesus. Can I tell you, sister? Them envy your favorite thing. Me say if you build one house, then pray for you take 6 so you can't finish the house. I cut off a lot of people. Good day, Chevanese. I cut off a lot of people, even family. I don't joke. Yep. I had to do that too. I had to cut off some family members, because remember when I have my business, well, I had more than one business, but because I'm always doing things on a down low, because when you have your business and you keep it on a down low, it has its advantages. I had a few things happening for me in Jamaica, and I asked a few. I have really good family members. My brothers and sisters, we're very good and we're very tight. It's just that they don't accept my sexuality or my identity. They just can't understand the fact that I was born a girl and I'm transitioning into a man. And I get that. They're Jamaicans. Jamaican are most likely the most homophobic country. So I get that. But what I like about my family, it doesn't matter how much our opinions differ, the blood that we share, the bond that we share, my mother is always a praying person. So it always brings us back to that. We don't go a week and a month and a year without talking. Nobody can keep malice in my family, because my mother go pray them out. Plus, we have a family group for the siblings. So as soon as anybody have anything, we take it to the group and we discuss it right there. So we always finish up at the end of the day. But me always up in my feelings because I owe me stay and I'm a loner. As much as I'm from a big family, my mom has 10 kids and my dad have about 16. So I just kind of take myself away because of who I am as a person. I'm a trans and they don't really understand. So sometimes they don't relate to me as a he. I just can't bother. Because if every time I talk to you, you're saying she, and Carlene, that's not me anymore. And if you can't get with the pace, then don't communicate with me. But we communicate, but not on a personal level. We communicate, but not on a personal level. So, when the bad mind family them around you don't have to know how to shun them. You will not be able to get rid of the bad mind because you can take the hog out of the bush, but you can't get the bush out of him. You can try to change people, you can talk to people and show them where they're going wrong, but if they don't see the need to change, they will not change, and there's nothing you can do about it. But what you can do is try to take yourself away from the situation. Be 2 feet ahead. If you know say Miss Jane not like you, don't go with Miss Jane yard. If you know say Miss Jane not like you, don't call Miss Jane. You have a problem, don't tell Miss Jane. Because Miss Jane gonna tell Miss Mary. And Miss Mary gonna tell Brother Joe. And Brother Joe gonna tell Pastor. And the whole district know about it. Because what? Miss Jane bad mind you. And because Miss Jane bad mind you, Miss Jane don't tell everybody your business in order to keep you down. What bad mind do is try to keep you down. If a person go bad mind you and help you to become famous, a good bad mind that, they want them with a like. So for example, you don't like me. And you decide to go share Kevin's video because when I talk so it don't make no sense. I love you for that because you share my video, you're making me more famous. Because I'm going to get 6 views because of you. I'm going to get 6 subscribers because of you. You did it out of a bad intent, but it turned out to be good. But the bad man, I don't like the one that goes say, I'm not sharing video because I don't want to get one of my friends and to support him. I don't want to get 1 subscriber because of me sharing video. You know what I mean? That is when it becomes a problem. You can't get rid of bad mind people, but you can take away yourself. Yep. But you can take away yourself from bad mind people. My circle is very small. My circle right now turn triangle. Me and my daughter and my baby mother. Or my fiance. And my triangle that me not even about the circle. You know, I did it right somewhere in the middle. So we have the 3 point around the edge. Me, my daughter, and my baby mother. How you go? How triangle go? How do your triangle go, so? The triangle looks something like so. Look here, I'm number for draw a triangle. Whatever the triangle look like, something like so. I added it somewhere in there so. And about 3 other people that in there so, and we surround them. So it's safe for now. I'm not about the circle. I did about 3 other people there. So Kesha in there. It's in there. Now I better call out the people in there. Maybe about 5 people there inside of the middle. Of that triangle there. And I did some of my team there. I can't about the circle. So me and my sister was so close, but she passed away and she was a lesbian. Okay, so that means they support the community. That's good. I'm sorry to hear about your sister, your loss. My condolences. My condolences to you and your family, even if it's years ago. R.I.P. sister. She was the one who started me with the pizza business. So the fact that your sister started with it, then you have to keep the tradition going, and you can't make nobody else come take it over. Me never did pay attention to maths class, I swear, but you know, I did maths and I did fail. I did too bright in maths, and then the thing is, I love maths, right? And the maths teacher would teach me maths crash and dead when I do the exam. And I did too traumatized, I never bother do it. I didn't bother to do it, so that practically them say you fail because you never do it, so them just send one absent or something. And then I think Patricia, the panel live, Patricia's sister was teaching maths at the church when we used to attend. And I go and sit in the maths class and take the maths and something and pass the maths. So I have maths, but I was trying to do the nice shape triangle, but for some reason it never that work. So I just do that one and then that one I look like you. Don't love me now? Listen, tongue twisting is always my problem. My tongue ever tie up because it's too long. Anyways, the other day my daughter was on my live and we were having this game and she laughed at me for the rest of the week. I was trying to say, we were doing this color game, Pictionary, and I said the color A. Was it the color A or the color D? I say, what is the color D or something like that? She laughed at me for the entire week. She's like, the color D? Kevin, the color D or the letter D? I'm like, duh, I know what I'm trying to say. I just made a mistake. So, me and Matt. So, you never LOL. Go, thanks, yeah. So, yeah, man, keep the tradition going, because that family business, you would want to keep it because it reminds you of your sister and it keeps you close to her. And she should be in heaven or somewhere looking down on you know, and happy that you're keeping it going. So, don't make Miss Mary, our bad man Jane, come kill your stripe, keep it pushing, and get it bigger and better. This is my second Guinness, so nobody feels the same one I drink. I two of them I pull and put beside me too. Soon I'll shave if you carry one more. So, some of the bad mind people, yes, Patricia, like I said earlier, and some of them you have to keep. If you listen to the first 20 minutes of my live, some of them you have to keep, because remember, Psalms 23 said, He prepares a table for me in the presence of my enemies. So if you don't have bad mind people around you, He won't be able to give you that table in front of them. So your table will go delayed. Your table will be delayed if you don't have the enemies them for see it. So some people have to stay around you for watch you grow and to watch you progress. Because if they're not around you, then they won't be able to see it. You know what I mean? So basically, we have to do what we have to do. We might have to cut some people loose, but some of them you give them a space and keep them close. Some of them you just give them a space and keep them close. See? Because you don't want to lose all of them. And when you lose them, you're not able to show what is happening. So, as Patricia would say, some of them have to stay. Because in the presence of your enemies, remember right there, so God will bless you. So if you don't have no enemy, you're not going to get the blessing. You will get other blessings, but you're not going to get the table. You know, the fancy table with the lobster and all them something there, you're not going to get it. Because you don't have no enemies to see it. And I love to keep my enemies around so they can watch me grow and watch me progress. Like I said, a couple years ago, life took a toll and I went to square one. I went to the bottom. Down on my face for a couple months. And I prayed and I prayed and I fasted and I prayed and God raised me. And I rose. I am risen. And the song will always keep me. I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. But I don't believe He's brought me this far to leave me. And that was my motivation to keep me. And I rise again. I never gave up. I rise again. So a lot of people believe that God no love LGBTQ people are fool. No mistake that. He loves everyone because of Him create us all. We were created in His image and likeness. So the church people them come talk to me. The wheat and the tear must grow together till the day of the harvest. So whether me a wheat or me a tear, I know them are the farmer. Jamaicans are not the farmer. Christians, you're not the farmer. It's not your crop. You cannot reap the crop until Jesus come reap it Himself. Bad mind people make people live. Remember one Christian person tell me say, me not go to heaven because the life for me I live is not pleasing to God. And I turn to him and say, make sure say, when me go to heaven, me see you up there. The man laugh. The man say, what you mean? Me say, no, because right now you just a judge me. And the Bible say, judge not. Let's see you be judged. So what you mean me not go to heaven? You are the gatekeeper? And most you are the gatekeeper out there, me not go to heaven. Because they don't understand that you can be on your dying bed today and you repent on your dying bed and say, Lord, forgive me of my sins, and He forgives you right there. How many persons knew your last contact with God? How many persons know of your last conversation with God before you pass off? Not many people know. People crash and dead. And the moment the car go looking at the car, them say, Jesus forgive me of all my sins, I give my life to you. Boom. Last breath and him dead. 300 people come at a funeral and saying dead and in gone to hell because he never live a life pleasing to God. You don't know the last words where him said before him take him last breath. So you don't know if when the accident that go up, him say, Lord forgive me of all my sins, I give my life to you. If I don't make it out of this, I want to die a Christian. Amen. Boom, and him breath gone. Stop judge people. God love everybody. God is a God of love. And that's why I tell people reading the Bible for myself. Because the Christians will only tell you the part where them like. The part that suit them. So I never know say Christian people bad mind. I never know say Christian people bad mind. I don't think only unsafe people alone bad mind. Christian people bad mind too, you know. You got church and your heart big and nice and pretty and expensive. And Sister Mary over there so have one little cheap piece of something for her fear head. And she, you know, she turned to you and say, where you get money for buy them expensive hat? You must have one man, I mind you. And Sister Mary knows say you're a Christian and you live a clean life, you know, and you don't have no man. But because you sacrifice and not eat no lunch when you go to work and buy the nice hat them to come to church, go look nice, because when you look nice, you might find a nice church brother. And Sister Mary bad mind you. Sister Mary say which man I mind you. You don't have no man yet. You put yourself together and present yourself together so you can find a man. But Sister Mary no see it that way. So Sister Mary bad mind you. Bad mind comes in many forms. Your brother and sister, and you are build a house, and your next brother not building a house, you live in a people house, and he bad mind you. He might go say to you, so why every day you keep on add on your house, and why you keep on do this and why you keep on do that. Who stop him from go get money and add for film and do film too? I don't bad mind people for nothing. Anything money can buy, me no need for bad mind your feed. We can work and get my own money and buy it too. Persons who are just tuning in, thank you for being here. This is your boy Hothead Kev. I'm just talking about the bad mind, the way you can deal with bad mind, how to handle bad mind, how to cope with people around you if they are bad mind. I'm not going to put it in standard English because everybody knows the definition of bad mind. It comes in different ways and form. It can be a form of jealousy. Some people envy you, and some people just don't like you, and so them bad mind you. And everybody that's the Lord, Lord, I go heaven. Enough Christian can't preach to me, because not even soap powder can clean up their life. But the Bible says it, you know. It's not everybody who say Lord, Lord shall enter. And me and you make it, you know, the Bible say it, so them think we don't know the things them. And everybody who say Lord, Lord shall enter. And if them pastor man out there do worse than what we do. Can I tell you? This was a good chat. This was a good live. You people keep me motivating. And once you're here, I will be giving more motivational talks. Because once I have the audience, I'll keep pushing things. And just keep on supporting me. Share the live. Share the videos. You watch a video and something inside of it stand out to you. Share it. Colette, big up yourself. Vanessa, thank you for being here. And Kiki, Chevanese, everybody, Patricia, everybody who's up on the live, you've contributed in some way. Share the videos. I know say people in my church don't really like my life right now. The church where I grew up in now. They don't really like my life right now. They don't really like how me I live. But at the end of the day, only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. Period. Alright, Shakira, you go back to work. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Later on, you catch up on the rest if you miss anything. Slay Queen, big up yourself. Yeah, man, if you preach the word, he said go into the byways and edges and preach the word. Because if the people them can't come to the word, you have to bring the word to them. And that is why I'm using my blog to reach people. How many pastors you see out there have a Facebook channel and they're giving motivational talk on their channel? How many? Tell me how many Jamaican pastors have a YouTube channel and they're giving motivational talk. Tell me. But the whole of them have one channel where them a preach Bible. The lady asks her, what do you? What do me? I don't understand where I started now. What do me? No, but seriously, how much pastors out there have a motivational channel like me? How much pastors out there speak out about the abuse that the church sisters are going through? How many pastors out there preaching about the infidelity that is taking place in the church and the incest? Tell me how many of them? No. You can't even call me 10 names. Tell me 10 celebrities out there where I do motivational talk. Tell me 10 of them. You can't tell me 10 celebrities out there do motivational talk. But a little dirty football like Kevin and do it and nobody wants to share his video. Because the truth, they don't want the truth to be known. Remember, you know, them hide the word from you because they don't want you to be wise. They want to keep all the knowledge to themselves. It's a black struggle. People not going to give you the education for free that they paid for. So when you see the pastor them out there, them a preach. Every preaching sermon, COVID a go on. Every Sunday the pastor them go live and them pray for storm. And every one day of the week they go live. One lady asked, what do you can you shake your head and laugh? Oh, so she don't realize you're listening to me and me I get some nice joke. Alright, tell her say something I listen to. Them go live and them preach and them do Bible studies. How much of them take a day out of them schedule and go live and say, good afternoon, my brothers and sisters. Today I just want to encourage your heart. I'm not here to read a Bible verse, but I want to encourage you about the bad mind that is taking place in the church. Church sisters, stop bad mind each other. The Bible say you must love each other and blah blah blah. You not hear that? How many pastors come forward and say, let us talk about the physical abuse that is taking place in the church. Young men, stop abuse your wives. Stop pressure the woman to turn helper. You didn't marry to a helper because you come home and she didn't cook the food doesn't mean you should box her down and be verbally disrespectful to her and verbally abusive to her. It means you have two hands, you can go in the kitchen and cook for yourself too. How many pastors are doing that? Look how many pastors molesting young girls and young boys and molesting other church sisters and choir members when they come to them for counseling. How many other pastors know of these things and are preaching about it? Why is it that every day when you get up and preach about homosexuality and you now preach about the things that are happening in the church, the infidelity, and the Bible says a man who careth not for his home is worse than an infidel? How much time you hear the pastor them come and them a preach about them or something there? Enough sin in the Bible and them not preach about it. The Bible says be fruitful and multiply. And me over here be fruitful and multiply, and people are going to have a bag of things to say. Yo, when I have more coming, because as long as the God still bless me and bless my family, we have a lot more things to come. Stay tuned. The lady there, the lady want to hear some of what we all laugh for. She want to hear what's sweet you. Yes, people, your boy Hated Kevin's live speaking about bad mind and the things that contributes to bad mind. How can you know if a person is bad mind in you? Share me need one explanation. But period. Some bad mind people, you're going to have them around you because the wheat and the tear must grow together till the day of harvest. So some of them are going to stay around you. And there's what you can do about it. Because some of them, no matter you move them, they'll find a way to come back. There's one person who keeps coming on my YouTube channel. Or maybe more than one. No matter how I block the person, them go create a next email. Or them get another person to create the email for them and send them the password. And they keep coming on my live, giving me thumbs down, and they keep pop it up every now and then and making some ridiculous comment. Like the other day, come on my live and tell me I'm not loyal to my girlfriend or my fiance, and how me a dog, and how me use woman and all these things. And right away it's a bad mind that. Right away is a bad mind, because you can't tell me on my social media while I'm live, you can't come out on my live, come talk them something about me, and you know the things that you're saying are not true. They're not true. So why you go come out and say them things and you know say that true you talk? You mix up. You like pasta, you're bad mind. Yep, people, this was a good live. I am encouraged. I hope you all learned something. If I should leave a message with you all today, do not fall to bad mind. Do not become one of the bad mind persons. And if you are one of the persons who is said or people think that you are bad mind, or you've said things about them where they have reasons for thinking that you're bad mind, you might need to refocus yourself. You might need to restructure yourself. JH family, big up yourself. You might need to restructure yourself if you feel like you're surrounded by bad mind people. And if you feel like people are saying that you're bad mind, you may need to change your circle of friends. Because at the end of the day, like I said, bad mind come in many different forms. And you don't want to be among the people who are not going anywhere. Because if you have 10 friends around you and 8 of them bad mind, what does it speak about you as a person? It's gonna speak bad about you because people are gonna group all of you. And so see group of bad mind people them there. To the left. It's like you don't smoke, but you par with 6 people who smoke. The cigarette will smell on you. And when you walk down the street, somebody going to think say you smoke. Because the smell from the other persons will smell on you. So if you have bad mind people around you, cut them off or cut them loose or stay a distance from them. You have friends who smoke. You're not going to stop talking to your friends because they smoke, but stand at a distance. So when they smoke, it doesn't catch you. Or whenever they're ready for smoke, take a walk. It's the same thing with bad mind people. You have friends on them bad mind. When them ready to start chat Kevin, take a walk. As Bobo would have put the running sign. Bobo, where you there with the running sign? Where run man sign? So if it's a case that people are bad mind you, you just take with yourself, take a walk, take a run. As soon as you see what is happening, take a run. Because you don't want to stand there and they say things to people, and then as soon as them say things to people, your name will be called. Because this is how bad man run. 10 people stand up and them attack. Me a hybrid dog, hybrid, German Shepherd. Me a German Shepherd or Rottweiler. If it's a case say you're standing with 10 people, 9 of them bad mind, you make 10. What you going to do as soon as them decide me chat Kevin and I could talk about Kevin, I could chat Kevin. You don't have a problem with Kevin, but they do. Take a walk. Stand 3 feet away from them. So you don't hear anything that they say. That way you don't have to come back to Kevin and tell Kevin, say Melissa and Omar say this about Kevin. Because then when you come back and you tell Kevin, Melissa and know so you tell Kevin. But at the same time, Melissa might come and tell Kevin, say, you did a part of the conversation and you said this. Knowing that you never said anything. But because you're there, big up yourself, Honey and Josh. Thank you for being there. I see Tone and support me one time. I like that. Bless up yourself. You know, so you don't have no problem with Kevin. But because you stand there when they were talking about Kevin, the news when come back to Kevin, so them 10 people there, they over there so chat him. So if you see people chat people and you don't want to be a part of the bad mind, take yourself. When them don't talk, then you go back to being friends. I have a lot of friends who don't like my other friends. And I don't sit and gossip my friends with the friends who don't talk to the other friend. Like, I don't have time for it. I choose my circle. Like I say, if you're with people who smoke and you don't smoke, walk away when they're smoking. When they're done smoking, you come back. So when them chat people, walk away. And when them done chat, you come back. That way their name can call. Coolly, like a brother, you reach. Oh, you miss a lot. We'll be talking about bad mind. How to deal with bad mind. How to know when a person is, when bad mind is active. And how to cope with it. How to walk away from it and how to handle it. Those are the things you miss. You have to sleep at night. Your problem is you're up all night and then you sleep a day. But big up yourself for being here. We have to go do when I'm done, because I'm coming off in 6 minutes. When I'm done, just go back and watch it because it's very informative. you're going to miss out a lot of important things. So we touch upon how to cope with bad mind, how to shun bad mind, and how to deal with it. When the Bible speak about certain things, I touch upon a lot of things. So when I'm done, you're going to have to go back. So, 6 minutes to go. Persons who've been here from start to finish, big up on yourself. Persons who come half an hour in between, 5 minutes in between, I still respect you, because every minute is valuable. If you can take 5 minutes out of your busy schedule to give Kevin 10 minutes or 5 minutes, I appreciate you and I love you. I never go no phone card to come sit down on the live with me every day. I'm not telling you for day at work and having an earphone, but because you don't want to support me, you don't do it. You are good people and are real people. So I could show a bad mind say we have loyal people that follow it, right? Big up on yourself, all the persons who are on my video who have channel, Honey and Josh, JH family. All of the persons, I think Mr. Tommy Winky at one point in time, big up yourself over your channel. All the other persons, if I'm not able to remember who and who are visited, who have a channel, just big up on yourself and thank you for the support. We soon come back over for the channel, come doing some views and some watch time. People, remember to give the video the likes. Once you're coming in, just give me the thumbs up on your way in. Make your grand entry so I can know you are here or you were here. So I got about 5 minutes to go. Is there anything that you want to ask me? The topic today was bad mind. If there's anything you want to ask me about bad mind that you never heard me mention, or if there's a topic that you want me to touch upon in the upcoming week, let me know. I can change my schedule. I have a few things to push out. But if there's anything that you want me to touch upon, let me know. Heterosexual people, I'm here for you too. My channel is not just for LGBTQ people. So remember that. Lunch break up. Big up yourself, Tanisha. Thank you for being here. Sherry Boo, are you there? Big up my supporters and big up my fans. Big up my AC them. Big up my air conditioner. Big up my heater. Yeah man, what I know. Contribution. I appreciate it. And I love you all for that. Thank you all for being here. Today's topic was bad mind. How to cope with bad mind. How to handle bad mind. How to know if there are people around you who are showing bad mind and envy towards you. Malicious people. Even though the Bible says jealous after good things, some people jealousy is not because you're doing something good. They're jealous because they wish it was them who is doing something good. Everybody, we all have a place on this earth. You all just have to find your purpose and fulfill your purpose. Do things that are within your means. Live within your means. Don't try to be like Omar or Miss Mary when you're just a Jane Doe, because then you'll be lying to yourself and the people around you. You'll be lying to yourself and the people around you. Shay, you good? No. You cook today? What do you mean by now? Cook ackee and saltfish. I'll cook some ackee and saltfish, I guess. So people, once again, thank you all for being here. I'm just waiting for somebody who's typing me a message on Facebook. Okay, so somebody's messaging me on Facebook. The Facebook message says, if you have somebody around you and you know the person does not like you for who you are, how is that bad mind? Hold on, let me try and read this again. If you have someone around you and the person doesn't like you for who you are, how, full stop, is that bad mind? Is the person trying to say, how do you know if that is bad mind? People don't always like you for who you are, and people will not always accept you for who you are. Is that bad mind? It could be, it couldn't be. It can be, also it doesn't have to be. Why is it that the person don't like you? You would have to first figure out why the person don't like you. Is the person not liking you because you're achieving something, because of your success? Or is it the fact that the person doesn't like you because of your sexual preference or your identity? You have to be more specific. You have to be more specific. Okay, so you're part of the LGBTQ, okay, and you have a business, so the person might be jealous of your success, okay. I'm reading, people. So if you're part of the LGBTQ and you have a business, the person is jealous of your success. Jealousy can be a form of bad mind, like I say, but the person can also be jealous of your success and wishing that it was them, or hoping that they were achieving as much as you are. So not every envy and not every jealousy is bad mind. You need more points to prove. What is it that the person is doing and saying? How do you know that the person don't like you? Because if a person is just jealous of you and your success, bad mind comes in different ways. You need more, like your business is taking off and the person is gonna make bad comments about your business, then that is bad mind. If the person just envy you for what you're doing and what you're going through, doesn't really always amount up to bad mind, if I'm making any sense. Okay, the person said I'm making sense. The person was on the live. Okay, so basically that's it for me, people. I'm gonna check out now because I'm gonna have to go and cook me some dinner for my family. Wifey is in bed a little under the weather, so I'm gonna cook some dinner. Guys, thank you for being here. I do love you all and I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here again. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Remember to hit the like button when you watch a video and keep the notification on all, so you can know when I'm uploading anything. When I'm going live, you can be the first to see my videos. Today's topic was bad mind, how to deal with bad mind, how to cope with bad mind, and how to identify if people around you or in your circle are not being true to you and all they are doing is bringing across a lot of bad energy. You have to get rid of the people who are giving you bad energy. So have a good day, people. Until next time, your boy Hotted Kev is out.